What is up, bros and broettes? I am Inkslasher, and welcome to another episode of Top 5 Paint Jobs. This has very quickly become one of the most popular series on this channel, and that's all thanks to you guys. So if you guys would like to see this series continue, and you enjoy what you see, it would be fantastic if you could leave a like rating. Today we got some of the best paint jobs I've ever seen in Black Ops 3. In fact, the #1 paint job, I'm going to go out on a limb, and before you guys see it, I'm going to say this is the most impressive paint job for so many reasons that I've ever seen in this game. The #1 paint job this week is incredible, and I can't wait to show it to you guys. So without further ado, let's get into it and look at the top 5 paint jobs this week. Coming in at number 5 this week, we have one sent in by Combat, or at CombatYT on Twitter, and this one is very clearly a lightsaber. Now, I've been sent a ton of lightsabers on Twitter. Speaking of which, if you would like to submit your emblems, the way to do so is on Twitter. That link is in the description. All you got to do is send a high-resolution screenshot to me on Twitter. That's at Inkslasher, or the link is in the description. And I've been sent many of these ones, but I thought this one was incredibly well done. Not only the lighting around the light part of the lightsaber, but also the handle itself looked very good. Also, he sent me a R2-D2 black cell paint job, which was just awesome. I've seen a lot of black cell paint jobs, whether that be like a can of Pepsi, or whether that be a can of chicken noodle, like Campbell's chicken noodle soup, that kind of thing, but I've never seen an R2-D2 one. And R2-D2 just kind of works because he's a circular robot, so it makes sense to put him on the black cell. So I was able to include 2 paint jobs by using his lightsaber. So at number 5 this week, we have Combat's lightsaber and the R2-D2 black cell. So the next paint job was sent in by DipThatBalls, or at DipThatBalls, and can we just quickly talk about that for a second, because was that really the best Twitter name you could come up with? I don't mean to be mean, I don't mean to make fun of your Twitter name, and I'm sorry if for some weird reason your parents, that's the only first name that they could come up with, like your name is actually DipThatBalls Smith or something like that. I'm sorry if that's the case. But you might want to consider changing your name in the future. You know, you apply for the job, they ask for your Twitter, and you say, oh yeah, here's my Twitter. It's just at DipThatBalls. There you go. You just might want to consider that. But he sent in an awesome paint job, and this paint job is of, as he calls it, the bamboo bat. So not only did he send in some menu screenshots of his bamboo bat, but he also sent in some in-game footage of the character holding the bamboo bat on the map Knockout. And let me tell you, this bat fits right in with the style of this map, and I think that was honestly partially why I chose this one, is because it just looks so at home on the map Knockout. Even if you compare it to the other bamboo in the map, it almost looks like that bamboo, and it's a super simplistic idea, but for some reason to me it just looks awesome, and the lighting and texture put onto the bat to make it look like bamboo looks very well done. So that's why this one made number 4 on the list this week. Going into the top 3 here, I'm always interested to hear which one of the paint jobs is your favorite. So down in the comment section below, let me know which one of the emblems you see today is your favorite, and I always go through and read all of them, and I'll be very interested to see what you guys think. But coming in at number 3 here, we have one by Goodfella Emblems, a guy we've seen before on the show. Normally he sends in emblems, but he sent me a paint job this week, and this one's really interesting. So this one, the only really way I can think of describing it is like an Asian scenery. Starting from the left, you can see the grass on the ground, followed up by what is called a pagoda arch, and then in the middle we've got some sort of samurai holding a staff, followed up on the right by a dragon. And this all put together with the immense amount of detail into it just looks really good. On top of that, the look of the sunset with the kind of red background looks fantastic, and all of the detail in the foreground and even the sunset just really impressed me and was put together into a really detailed and a really well done paint job. So very well done, my friend. Coming in at number 2 this week, we have a paint job done by Brody Butts, or at Brody_B_, and this one is of Mickey. And Mickey Mouse is obviously an extremely popular cartoon character, and this is just perfectly executed on so many fronts. Not only does a cartoon of Mickey, the body and face, look absolutely perfect, the dots in the background, or polka dots, whatever you want to call them, just kind of make this paint job feel complete. On top of that, he went ahead and put on the gold camo to just bring everything together, and I think that's what really impresses me about this one, is on the CUDA here, this just looks so complete, almost like it belongs in the game, and that's what really impressed me about this paint job. So you may remember this here from a top 5 emblems video I made a while ago. Now this is by the guy N97, or on Twitter, the real N97, and he has made amazing emblems and amazing paint jobs that we've put on the show before. This is one of them. This at the time was what I said was the greatest emblem I've ever seen, and well, he found a way to step it up from here and move on to a paint job. And this right here is what I mean. So at this point, you're probably thinking, come on, this isn't that good. This is nowhere near as good as that emblem that I showed you. And that you'd be right about. This, first of all, is a really good part of the paint job. You can see like the Deadpool logo and the kind of red bloody background to it. But remember, you can have 3 sides to a paint job, and if we flip it over and look at the other side here, we can see the Deadpool emblem that we saw before recreated on a paint job on the Peacekeeper Mark II. And to me, this is amazing how he could downsize the Deadpool emblem that was before so freaking incredible and make it even better, smaller, and put it on a weapon. But there's not only this, he took it a step farther, and we can see it if we look at the top of the weapon right here. So to me, this is where this emblem goes from absolutely amazing to unbelievable. Like, this is just ridiculous. Not only did he make 2 sides of a weapon completely different, yet at the same time absolutely amazing, on the top of the weapon, there is a full body cartoon of frickin' Deadpool, better than I could draw or paint or do in any artistic way whatsoever. This to me was just overly impressive, but I'm curious what you think. Down in the comment section below, let me know what you think of this paint job, and more specifically, what was your favorite paint job in the entire video. Let me know down in the comment section which paint job you enjoyed the most. But I'm actually going to leave N97's Twitter link down in the description. That way you can go and check out his Twitter, where he has even more incredible paint jobs and emblems. I'll leave that down in the description, but I want to hear what you guys think. Do you think this was the best paint job in the entire video? Which one was your favorite? Or you can rank them for me down in the comment section below. Leave like 5, I like this one the best, 4, I like this one the best, and so on and so forth. And also, if you made it this far in the video, it would be fantastic if you could leave a like rating. Leaving a like rating just lets me know that you enjoyed the video and you want to see more videos just like this one. Also, I'll leave a link to my Twitter, which is the way to submit your emblems and paint jobs. That'll be down in the description. Also, my Twitch, which I stream 5 days a week, and a link to my second channel, all down in the description. But thank you guys so much for coming out and watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed, and until next time, peace out.